You better give me my $5. You hoe, better give me my $5.
It's been like a year since I've done a Storytime video, and I was watching Just Phantom talk about his MTA edition of like just New York stories, and I got inspired because I'm thinking like, hey, I got an MTA story too. I got a story about being on the bus and crazy shit happening to me. Like, I should make a story time telling y'all the story about the time I got pissed on by a crackhead. And before y'all kill me because I'm using the term crackhead, just know that here in New York, if it walks like a crackhead, looks like a crackhead, it's a crackhead. And I am in no way trying to be disparaging to anyone who is suffering with addiction. So many moons ago, while I was a freshman in college, I used to, for some reason, go home every 2 weekends.
Every other week? Like, what is that? What would that be? Every other week? Every few weeks.
Every few weekends I would go home, and I would spend that weekend at home with my parents because I was a lame child. I missed out on a lot of weekends at college because I was kicking it with the folks. Yeah, boring, I know. But I would usually hop on the bus and go home. This week, however, I hopped on the bus on my college campus. You know, everything's going good, and until I got to the next town over, and I had to switch buses, and now I'm on the bus, the MTA bus. You know, it's not New York City MTA bus, but it's a county MTA bus. So, you know, you expect a little bit less of the crazy things that happen in New York City. You expect a little less. Although some crazy things happen on the buses outside of New York City. I'm just saying, I've seen some things, I've been a victim of some things, and this is one of my stories. So this week, I'm going home, and I'm sitting on the bus, everything's going fine so far, until this one woman walked onto the bus, and she's blasting music. Like, I'm not talking about, you know, she's playing music and she's not wearing her headphones. No, she's playing music, no headphones, and she cranked it up to 11. Hit a thumbs up down below if you got that reference. She was playing it, cranked up all the way. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna trip. I'm not gonna feel any sort of way, because like, I kind of like the music that she's playing. She's playing Evanescence and I'm just jamming. I'm like, okay, you know, got my headphones in, but you know, I wasn't really listening to anything, just got my headphones in because I don't want anyone to talk to me. But that did not stop her. As soon as she got on the bus, she started talking to me. She's like, I had to run to catch this damn bus. You know how long I haven't run? And I'm just like, really? You look like you've run a lot. Okay, good for you. All right. You can already tell by her vibe that, you know, everything was not okay with this lady. Like, she was tripping on something. She was tweaking. I'm kind of trapped in, like, the bus is like, this is the wall of the bus and the windows, and over here is her, and I'm right here. So I'm between her and a window seat, and there's another seat in front of us facing forwards. And I'm just trying my best not to cause any trouble with this woman, because if she started fighting me, like, how much work can I actually do to get out of that little crevice? Like, I'm gonna need to either jump over, or I'm gonna have to fight forward and hope she lets me by, and I'm not finna fight no crackhead at anytime soon, because them's is strong. We're about 3 miles into the ride, and all of a sudden she's like, where's my $5? And I'm like, your what now? Your what? I'm just like, oh, what's going on next to me? Like, let me just not look at her. I hope she's not talking to me. I'm just gonna look through this window and just like ignore everything she says. But no, No. She started asking everybody, where is my $5? Apparently a man came on the bus with her, but I did not see when he came on. And she started yelling at him,
where's my $5, bitch? You stole my $5.
She started calling him every name in the book. She's like,
you better give me my $5. You hoe, better give me my $5.
And I'm like, okay, the $5 argument is going. I'm like, how can I get out of this? So every time the bus stops, I'm like, oh, I hope this is their last stop. Hope this is their last stop. Like, my stop is the last stop on the bus. Like, I am the last stop. So I know that I'm gonna have to endure this until she gets off, and I'm hoping that we're not going the same direction. If the guy gets off, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, she's gonna get off with him now because she seemed to know him, she's gonna go fight him or whatever for the $5. No, she continues, and the music continues, and we're almost at the final stop now. But I couldn't take it any longer. So I decided I'm just gonna walk the rest of my way to the next bus stop. And all of a sudden, I started feeling something wet on my thigh. I'm like, did she spill something? Did something spill in my bag and it's leaking out on me? Like, what's going on? What's going on? So I'm getting up at this time because I'm about to leave the bus, and I look down as I passed her, and I'm like,
oh hell no. No.
Her crotch is wet. The floor underneath her legs is wet. The side of my seat is wet. And my damn thigh was wet. So now I'm like, this bitch just pissed on me. I just got pissed on. What the hell can I do? I can't fight her. I'm not about to fight a crackhead. Like I said earlier, I'm not about to fight. So all I could think is, no, I need to get home and wash this off of me. Now I'm like, I don't know what she has. She's been freaking out and tweaking since she got on this bus. She might have just shut up. I don't know if anything is in her system and it's on me now. And I don't know, I could just feel it seeping through my pores. I got to the next bus stop because I need to get home. I'm calling my mom like, yo, you need to come pick me up. I'm at the bus stop. And I just got pissed on by a crackhead. And she's like, oh, I'm at work still. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself at this time. And I was like, I'm not waiting 15 minutes for the next bus to come. And I ran home. And I've never taken off my clothes that fast. I took off my clothes, like, stood in the shower, feeling all violated and dirty and gross. And I'm just looking at my pants. I'm like, I'm never wearing these shit again. Oh, you know, what can you do? What can you do? The MTA is a monopoly and you have no choice. But what can you do? The MTA is a monopoly and you have no choice but to use them unless you want to pay $50 for an Uber. That's it. That's my crazy MTA story of when I got pissed on by a crackhead. If you have any situation similar or anything of the sort where on public transportation you were extremely violated or you saw some crazy thing happen, let's talk about it down below. We could share our stories and bond and, you know, help heal ourselves. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you like it, of course. I'm not forcing you to do anything. Like Logic says, do what you love, do what you love, do what you love.